How's it going, everyone? I just wanted to take a few moments. This is going to be a short video, but I wanted to talk about the nostalgia. Um, this is RuneScape, the old school classic. I don't remember which one this is. I think it's old school. Uh, I started playing this when I was in 6th grade, like back in 2000, no, 7th grade, like back in 2006. And I had a blast with it. This is the first MMO I ever played, uh, and I used to play it a lot. And then my friends super dove into the game, and I got lost. I fell so far behind. In my house, I wasn't allowed to use the computer that often, or at least I could use it like an hour because I had to share it with my brother. It was the house computer. Boy, how far we've come. So I wanted to take a little bit to talk about the nostalgia in this, and also the fact that it's on mobile, which is the only reason I'm playing. I'm playing it on PC so I can capture it. I can capture my phone, but I don't wanna. Basically, the screen's just smaller. I can make this screen smaller too, so um, it it works really well. You have to have a membership. Twitch Prime has a free membership this current month, and it's the mobile version of old school or classic. Actually, maybe I can just look it up on my phone quickly because it's sitting right there. It's called Old School. Oh, it's also right here. It's called I am the smart. So you have to have a membership to play right now because of the it being in open closed beta for anyone, you know, a member. So I saw it a little while ago, and I kind of wanted to give it a try because I'm always looking for phone games, just something I can kill some time with when I'm like watching some movies, relaxing, going out somewhere, in the car waiting for someone in general, but I don't want to start up something big. So I wanted to kind of give it a look-see and give my thoughts on it. And I mean, I just wanted to do it like exclusively for myself, and then I figured, why not make a video on this? There will be a follow-up video I'll talk a little bit about the differences from old school to new to R3 or whatever it is. I know this isn't like a major cutting edge whatever video, but whatever. I'm always behind the times in some things, so. So the mobile version, which is almost exclusively what I'm going to be talking about, it runs really well. It connects with the actual one because it is just your account. But I was a little worried because I was like, well, you know, excuse me, is this the same? By the way, I have no clue what my old password was, so this is not my old account. I don't even remember what email I used. I think I used like my mom's email. Because, the times before having reliable internet. But having it go through, it's very compact, and I think that actually like works out very well for it because it allows it to be accessible. Like, I'm always worried about like action-oriented games on my phone because I don't like them. Usually the control scheme for a lot of them is like a lot of tap. Like, I could never play PUBG on my phone or Fortnite because, well, I don't like mobile control schemes. This one is literally your fingers, the mouse. You click and, well, it actually has options. You can change how you click things, but you click and hold, or you just click. Like this, multiple options, click and hold, it's a little slow. Although playing this on PC, it might just be that the game's a little slow for like some of the actions like taking effect, happening, whatever you want to say, which can be a little frustrating. But this game doesn't require like split-second decisions except for clicking on food, maybe, and that works perfectly fine. Probably works the same as in this. Excuse me. So having access to pretty much everything, and with this game's nature, this is something I very much like about, it's a weird thing to say, but games like RuneScape and games like Final Fantasy XIV. And I know it's a very weird comparison, because they're wildly different. 14 being much more active, but I mean this in a good way, the mindlessness of it. Right here, I'm raising my agility because you have all the stats. Anyone who's played this game knows about all these different stats and everything. And I bring up 14 because of other MMOs having like jobs locked. Like, don't quote me on this, but I believe in WoW you're only allowed 2 jobs out of like the 20 or 15 or something. You know, like blacksmithing, leather craft, potion. I don't know what they are. I don't really play World of Warcraft. But with this game having the like so many things that you can get into. The same with 14. Because in Final Fantasy XIV, I love just... I was grinding up a bunch of useless stats. Well, useless. Like weapon making, armor making. And you have to grind those... No, I'm good. You have to grind those a disgusting amount for them to, like, really have... No, I don't want to. Go away. But you have to do a lot of it to make progress. Like, just for argument, in this game, it's probably worse in Final Fantasy. But you need to grind forever. Like in this, 30, I think, is iron. Well, smithing. But I think it's 30. And that makes it so you can do iron armor, which you need to be level 5 to wield. So, yeah, not like that's the best way to handle the game. When it comes to like getting equipment and stuff, but just like the tedium of it, which is weird because usually that's a bad thing. I like that. I like how they're all the things in Final Fantasy XIV. That was one of the big things that made me really like it. Because sometimes you just don't want an active game. You know, you just want to turn off your brain and right click occasionally and go across stuff. I don't need something more than that sometimes. And that's why, as a mobile game, I think this works really well. And I've had a pretty good time at it. This character was created for the mobile version because obviously I didn't remember my password from 12 years ago, or even what account I had. Because obviously. And I've put a lot of time into it just because I'm just watching just sitting out, waiting for food to cook, you know, waiting on things. So the best thing I'll say, it's a great mobile game. It drains my battery a little too fast. I have a Tab 8, so it's probably a little too battery intensive. For what or in my opinion, but I also never play games on them, so I'm assuming pretty much any game, except for like, because the games I do play on my phone usually are like Connect 3 games, or crosswords, or Scrabble, stuff like that. So I don't play anything intense on my phone. But yeah, so I just wanted to give a little thought on the game in general and the mobile variant. Thanks for watching. If you want to hear more random thoughts on crap, hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.